So here's the scary thing. I don't think that the stuff in the White House statement is wrong. I think that there are a lot of studies that show an association between Tylenol and autism. I think the real danger is that it's woefully incomplete. For example, one study from about 1 year ago in the Journal of the American Medical Association did a deeper dive into the link between autism and Tylenol. And what they found, doing something called a sibling analysis of 185,000 sample size, basically found that Tylenol was not responsible for this increased risk, that there were these confounding variables, and once you factor in those confounding variables, you find no association between Tylenol and autism. They also did something really cool, which is a dose-response analysis. And the hypothesis here is that if Tylenol is causing a change to your brain that results in you having autism, the more Tylenol we give, the stronger the risk on autism should be. But they actually found no dose-response relationship. There are some caveats to that too. You don't always see a dose-response relationship. But generally speaking, if something is bad for your brain, the more of we give it, the worse it's going to be for your brain. If we stop using Tylenol, we may be more likely to start using things like ibuprofen or NSAIDs, which have been shown to cause problems with infants' kidneys. And the most insidious thing is that when we oversimplify a problem, when we make something that is incredibly complex and has genetic factors, environmental factors, SSRI contributions, potentially Tylenol contributions, paternal and maternal age, infections, fever, when all of these things are considered, then we can understand what really causes autism. The problem is that when we oversimplify it, we start to ignore all of those other things. And if we start to ignore a lot of other risk factors like fever and respiratory infection that are associated with a 243% increase, this kind of policy will actually make autism worse.